Hey, it's Molly from Terry Life. Why do I think Gen X is the best? Because we're a generation of pioneers. Generation X is wedged between the baby boomers and the millennials. So we're born between the years of 1963 and 1981. So we're a smaller generation, but we're scrappy and resilient. We were the latchkey kids. So we know what it means to take a risk, to fail, and then get back up again over and over. And I don't really find that so much in the newer, younger generations. We're not afraid of hard work, and we expect we are going to have to pay our dues. We did. And unlike our parents' generation, single incomes usually aren't enough, and we have to balance work, child rearing, probably caring for aging parents, all at the same time. And we have a can-do attitude. And our generation is often overlooked, even despite our massive impact on society. I mean, think of Quentin Tarantino, born in 63, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, born in 64, Dr. Dre, Notorious B.I.G., Cindy Crawford, Andre Agassi, Elon Musk, Winona Ryder, Sarah Blakely of Spanx, Lauryn Hill, Beyonce just squeezed in there at the last second in 1981. So, I mean, we had the best music. I don't want to sound like an old fogey and say, our generation had the best music, but come on, we have Prince and Michael Jackson and Madonna and Iggy Pop, The Clash, U2, and like the shows of my childhood, like Family Ties and Dynasty, Moonlighting, and of course all the John Hughes, 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, Top Gun. I saw that about 6 times in the theater. Life-changing in 8th grade. In the 90s, the grunge, Soundgarden, Nirvana. The 90s hip-hop was the best hip-hop decade, hands down. Friends, Seinfeld, Silence of the Lambs, Pulp Fiction, Titanic. Goes on and on. So our generation, we turned the whole concept of a traditional household on its head. We've built families later on in life in ways previously thought impossible. We're very empathetic, resourceful, charitable, self-sufficient. Can't get better qualities than those. And the thing I want to talk about, we have a very unique perspective of straddling the divide between rotary phones and smartphones. I mean, that's so huge. My kids look at a phone. They don't really know what an old-fashioned phone is. So the fact that we grew up with the rotary phone and the amount of technology that's gone on in our lifetime is pretty mind-boggling. So our generation, we're aware of the importance between the age-old values like forming close relationships in real life on the phone. We talk on the phone still. The kids today, nope. And we embrace technology, all new forms of communication and evolution of the workplace. And when the boomers are all gone, the Gen Xers are going to be the only ones to remember living in that simpler time. There was an article in Vanity Fair by Rich Cohen that calls Gen X the last hope for America. He wrote, "It's become clear to me that if this nation has any chance of survival, of carrying on its traditions deep into the 21st century, it will in no small part depend on members of my generation, Generation X, the last Americans schooled in the old manner, the last Americans to know how to fold a newspaper, take a joke, and listen to a dirty story without losing their minds." I agree. I mean, our words and ideas and contributions are vitally important to the future, and we're not going anywhere.